Today we are really very happy that we are going to have a webinar by our close friend and associate Maria Pia from Italy. Every year she visits India at least for a couple of months. And incidentally, today is a Mahashivratri and she is a great Shiva Bhakta. It is really a coincidence. She believes in living in tune with nature. And not only that, she tries to practice a simple living in India as well as in Italy also. Although she is Italian, she can speak English, although not very fluent, but quite good. With a halting English she talks, I'm sure all of you will enjoy her English also. More importantly, she hosted our Gramoday Park. She was very much impressed with our Gramoday Park, and subsequently she translated many of these what you can posters on different technologies, and then she had a wonderful exhibition in Italy. Uh, in her talk, she will explain about that Gramoday Park in Italy also. Now I request our Jagdish ji to have a formal introduction. Before that, sorry, I forgot to start with a prayer. I wanted
Prayer.
our Raghunandan to have a prayer. Afterwards, Jagdish ji will have a formal introduction.
Happy Mahashivratri to all. ॐ शुद्धस्फटिकसङ्काशं त्रिनेत्रं चिपञ्जवक्त्रकं गङ्गाधरं दशभुजं सर्वाभरणभूषितं नीलग्रीवं शशाङ्काङ्कं नागयज्ञोपवीतिनं व्याघ्रचर्मोत्तरीयं च वरेण्यमभयप्रदं सर्वव्यापिनमीशानं रुद्रं वै विश्वरूपिणम् एवं ध्यात्वा द्विजः सम्यक् ततो यजनमारभेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Now over to Jagdish ji for formal introduction of Maria before she takes over.
Happy Mahashivratri to all and pranam to everybody. I am very pleased to introduce Ms. Maria Pia Macchi. She, she graduated with honors in psychology and human ecology. In Ecuador and India, she studied the traditional medicine systems and she founded an ethnobotanical garden in Tamil Nadu. She has collaborated with various Italian NGOs and universities on cooperation projects for the revitalization of traditional medicine systems for food sovereignty and ecotourism in India, Nepal, Bangladesh, and Guatemala. Member of IAC since 2004, she has authored publications on medicinal and wild edible plants. Thank you.
Over to Maria.
Okay, thank you very much to invite me. I was very enthusiastic looking at your last exhibition, Vasuda. Vasudeoji was so kind to ask to me to speak about my lifestyle and about the history of my life, I can see. So I hope it will be interesting for you and it will be useful for your meeting. And after you can ask to me any question if you have some interesting thing to see. So I start my change of life. I can see 20 years when I was 20 years old. At that time, I have a long travel from San Francisco, United States, until Peru, and it will take about 6 months. And in that time I have a chance to see Amazon in Ecuador. So I was living for 2 months in the Rio Napo, a river in the Amazon forest, and there completely this atmosphere, living very, very close to nature, changed completely my life. I live with tribal people there, Quechua tribes, and they teach to me a different style, lifestyle, because they live really completely inside the nature. They have a full respect for our Mother Earth, and all their life is very, very simple. And like that, we can speak about them that they are the custodian of the forest. So if Amazonian forest survive is only because these people adapt their life to that climate, to that situation, and for their respect and love very deep for the forest and for the nature. So they are teaching to me that one, they say we cannot purchase land, we cannot buy the land because land is our mother. She give everything to us. We can only thank our land. So when I was there, I see also how the petrol company destroyed this forest. It was 1981 and 1980 like that. But just in that time also there was a very, very big problem for the forest, and now even more, as we know all. So I decided to change my life for what is possible. I was also sick. I was having some problem with the kidney, and I was cured by one medicine woman who could cure me with herbs, and she teaches slowly, slowly the importance also of traditional medicine. So when I go back Italy, I finish my study. I got my degree in psychology, and I want to study human ecology. I want to do something for the environment, and so I get a grant to go back in the Amazon. And during 2 years' time, I make a research about the knowledge of these tribal people for environmental and for conservation of biodiversity. So that time was very important for me, and I started to study traditional medicine there. I was vegetarian. I love very much the nature that is so great, and the life I can get there. So when I go back in Italy, I get my master in human ecology, and after I start to think to change my life. I give back my car to my father, was given to me, and I decide to not have a car because I look what damage make the petrol company in for the Mother Earth. And also I become strictly vegetarian, and I use only traditional medicine from that time. And after I think, how can I know more about traditional medicine? Well, in the Amazon and also in the mountain of Peru, I study the traditional knowledge, but they have no books to write about that. I cannot identify the plants, they don't know botanical name, so it was quite difficult to have a deeper knowledge. So I decided to come in Nepal first and after in India, because India has a very, very great knowledge about traditional medicine. Of course, in the world, China and India have the more old and valuable and important traditional knowledge system about medicine. So I start to study Tibetan medicine in Nepal, and after in India I study Ayurveda and Siddha medicine. And after to have more knowledge about it, and not only knowledge but also practical knowledge, I can see, I come in Tamil Nadu, in Kuttalam, that is a very famous place for medicinal plants and for Siddha medicine, and I decided to set up small ashram and that in botanical garden in Kutalam. That now this garden have about 400 species of medicinal plants. And many people around India help me to collect plants. I study with Felicity in Bangalore, Vivekananda Kendra, Nardep helped me so much, Sister Saraswati helped me so much, some botanists help me. So slowly, I can have a practical knowledge cultivating these plants, having the capacity to identify these plants. And I start also a very different life, very simple. And I live about 30 years here in this place. Only now from 5 years, as I am getting older, I stay more time in Italy. Also to write some books, I stay there. So that was very important experience for me. And in the same time, I became to know Gandhiji message, and I start to use only khadi cloth with natural dye, and this lifestyle I think is very useful for our planet. But I was in the beginning. I just want to study for myself, I can say, because I work as anthropologist. But very in little time, many small children for the nearby village start to come to me. They ask why you use only organic farming, why you like all these medicinal plants, and I discover that. Really, they forget their knowledge. Many, only very old people know more about medicinal plants, and they have no good food. They don't know what is organic food. They take all this food with chemical, and they have no proper nutrition. So I decided to help them and to create awareness about a better life, a better lifestyle. And I give some training with the help of local experts, of course, a botanist, and also Sister Saraswati help me and other people. I try to give awareness about the use of traditional medicine and about good food. And slowly they grow up with that kind of knowledge, and now somebody of them is teacher. They teach that meanings in their school, so that is very good. In 30 years, I look slowly that spread in the village and spread also in my country, in Italy, where I start to make. Now I stay in Italy more time. So in Italy also I make some project in the schools, taking the elder to the school to explain to the children about importance of Italian traditional medicine, because in Italy also we have a very important traditional medicine, and also about food we are giving some training with some nutritionists that take over this project. So in Italy also I was working, and now from 3 years I work in Guatemala with Milano University for environmental sciences, and we started a project against malnutrition in Guatemala, revitalizing the local health tradition of Maya community. They also last so much their very important knowledge. So this is my experience, and it is very little, because we have to work hard to save our planet, of course. It is a drop in the ocean what I am doing, but many drop can make better the ocean also. So I think a small project. I work also in some bigger project from our government, but really I like a small project, very with good scope and practical approach, can help very much and can be example for many small projects. As Gandhiji say, no, from the small we can get something big. And I don't know if we have some question. I want to put end to my speak with speaking about a very, very famous, maybe we probably you know her. She's a photographer and ecology activist in all the world, Christina Mittermeier. She make a very, very good exhibition in Italy recently, and I went many times to see this exhibition. She made photo in all the world, and she try her the best to save the planet. And she simply say we are not separate entities. We cannot exist without nature. We are and we will be forever part of it. So this we have to this we have to remember. We are part of a great web of nature, and we have to work to help to be in harmony. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria, for a very nice presentation. Actually, Maria is at Kutralam near Tenkasi, and there is a network problem, and that's why at times her image is not very clear. But anyway, uh, and because of want of slides, she at the beginning itself she told that she will just make a very small introductory speech. That's all, not more than that, because she doesn't have uh, slides, etc., to show it. But maybe some other time we'll have an opportunity to listen to her more in depth. Incidentally, Maria also invited our sister Saraswati to Italy, and she was the host when Saraswati went to Italy. This is very interesting thing. Maria, you have not told more about our exhibition which we carried, our Gramodepar exhibition which you did it. Please elaborate.
Yes, please, I don't speak because I have many things to say, but I am afraid to take too much time. But that Gamodai exhibition was very, very successful. We make it in Trentino, in a region in the northeast of Italy, in the mountain, and we make we make this exhibition in a museum, a natural science museum first, and after we take to small village to show to people, and it was about only in this region 23,000 people come to our exhibition. They make also some panel about the same activity in Italy, so about so this exhibition come about 23,000 people, and we take our school to this exhibition, and they appreciate very much. And some expert in that field about house making, about food, about traditional medicine, about water conservation. We take some expert that prepare some panel about Italian experience about it. So it was a very important intercultural exchange of between Italy and India, and that is what I want to do. I like very much this experience between different countries. Can be very, very important, and especially for the school students, they appreciate very much to know how people make the same experience in India about traditional medicine, for example, and about house making and about food, about sacredness of food, for example. I make many conferences in Italy about how in India I learn that food is a sacred thing. We pray before taking food. That is very important. In Italy, there is different religion, but this is no matter. That religion also before people pray before food. Now everybody no pray, everybody no thanks Veneto for the food. This is very important message that India can give to Italy, for example. And exchange is very important. So And this exhibition had that power, I can speak. After, from Trentino region also, we take to Tuscany region in Pistoia, where we have our non-profit organization, and also we take to Pavia near Milano, and there also many people come, and that was part of a festival for eco-sustainability. So it was very, very important and very appreciated by Italian people, really. So I thanks Vivekananda Kendanadep for give to us this opportunity to share knowledge. And I hope also about Vasuda we can have some exchange of knowledge. There is um, doctor in biology that she organized in Italy, that Gramodaya, and did a lot of work for that. And she also liked to join this web of Vasuda, and she's very interested in what you are doing in India.
Very good, Maria. Now you should tell about your clothing also. Now the kurta which you are wearing, you are having a natural dye, and perhaps you have procured it from Gandhigram, Dindigal. Am I right?
Ah, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please.
you look at this dress is not only natural, is Cardi, of course, because I like very much Cardi, and very often I go to Gandhigam to buy clothes from them. And also, this is made by Rubia cordifolia. Rubia cordifolia, as you know, is a very good plant for the skin problem. And they are doing also some clinical try to see how important this cloth for patients who have a skin problem. So using natural dye is very important for that, also for the effect that this cotton, organic cotton of course, and with the natural dye also have some therapeutical effect in our skin. So we are more involved in the nature if we use this kind of dress. Of course, many people don't like much. They like a fashion sari, they like a fashion cloth like that. But that also we are doing now in Italy. Many people are very thinking about the cloth also, the cloth we use. Um, there are very, very cheap clothes that people like to buy many, many clothes, change clothes continuously, not buy the same clothes for many years. Well, this coat I have from many years. Some dress I have from 10 years, 20 years. I keep it nicely, and I try to not waste buying so many things. For example, in Italy it's very cold, so I cannot use this cloth only summertime. But during the cold season, I also try to buy jacket that you don't use any animal things. So there is one company, Save a Duck. This company use only recycled jacket which you don't use in that duck skin. So that also some people say is very costly. It's very costly, but you buy one and you use for 10, 20 years. So it is not like costly if you buy one dress that is cost less money, but yeah, it's broken after 2 years. So this kind of knowledge also we try to give to our students, to our children, to get a very to be more respectful toward the animals. One other example from India is the respect for cow. This also I appreciate very much the cycle of using all what a cow can give to us, especially the cow dung, the chani. That is very important. So this garden I grow here is possible only because I have a cow, and I keep also old cow. Now I have one cow 20 years old, and this cow we keep because they give give to us the precious thing, the cow dung. We can make biogas that Ramakrishna teach to us the importance of biogas, and also we can make compostum with our leaf of tree, and this compostum is very, very, is like gold for our garden. So using these natural things help us to live healthy, I can say. And cow is a very holy animal. We have to respect the cow. And this also we are showing to Italian people. We share this knowledge because they know cow is all in India, but they don't know why and why all female animals are holy, no? Because they give life. So we have not to kill this animal. We have to be vegetarian. This is a message very important. And now in Italy we have so many restaurants vegetarian and vegan, and this is very very good, I think, because this is very important to save our planet because of pollution. This intensive growing of animals can create, and we have so many health problems. So that also is a message that I take from India, and it's very, very valuable message, surely.
Thank you, Maria. Now over to Madan. Madan, I hope you remember or you must have met Maria because she is associated with Kendra for more than 30 years. Now over to Madan for coordinating question and answer session.
Good morning to everyone. Thank you, Maria, for that interesting account of your life experiences which you have shared. It is very interesting. And our association with Vivekananda Kendra is also very immense worth as such. A few questions for your consideration because we learn as long as we live, so long do we learn. With that spirit, we would like to ask few questions. What's your daily routine, Maria? From morning, what time you get up, and how you the whole day goes off for you.
Well, daily routine also is very important, really. I feel in India, I learned to wake up very early. I learned about the importance of the Sandhya time, the time where we come from the dark to the light in the morning, and from the dark to the more to and from the light to the dark in the evening. So these two moments are very, very important. So for what I can, I try to be aware about this moment and make meditation during this moment, the morning time early. Well, here I wake up about 5 o'clock, not even sometimes if I sleep late, I wake up more late. But I try to wake up 5 o'clock and make some ritual, some prayer, and if possible I make some fire. Also near my house I have a fireplace, and I make some offering to the fire because we have to worship also the five elements, not only the Mother Earth, but also the fire, the water, everything. So I make this ritual of collecting water, giving water to the plants, and make offering to fire until 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock I have my breakfast, and for breakfast I eat mostly dairy card with fruits. I try to eat only the fruit I am growing, so I grow much papaya. So I eat papaya, and those are with our coconut chutney, so that is organic. Dairy also I prepare curd the night from our milk, our cow milk. I prepare dairy curd, and morning is ready, and like that. And after I give some plants to some water to my plants, and also I have some meeting with people who work here to do what to do in the day. And after I have lunch, and lunch I get about 12 to 30 early, and after some time I rest, sometime I read some book, the time hard time I don't go out, and after evening time I try to have that time of meditation about 6 o'clock, like that. That night I sleep very early. Usually 8 o'clock I already sleep, and but sometimes I cannot sleep so early, and many times I have some guests to attend who come here to see me, to see my garden. So my routine is not the same every day. I like to have the same routine. I need also some time to study my books, to write like that. And here in India is more difficult because I have many things to do about the garden, and I have many people to come to see me. So for that purpose, I stay much time in Italy. And in Italy, I have more time to write my books. And now in India, for example, I have no computer. If I have computer, I can show my slides. I have many presentation about my work, but now in India now only 2 months I stay. I don't take a computer because I have no time to work. In Italy, I used to stay about 4 hours every day working, not much, because also I try to use less the computer and the cell phone also, because no, but we speak about pollution of car, about pollution of intensive growing of animals, but the thing that is more dangerous for our environment is a cell phone. That we all know, but nobody speak about. And it is very, very big problem. In Italy, we have many meetings. I am part of 13 organizations for environmental conservation, and we have many meetings because village people don't know this tower, this cell phone tower are very, very dangerous for health. We look, some hospital make a clinical study. They look that is very dangerous for cancer and for our disease. But so people don't want the tower, don't want to live near the tower. But that our officer from government say, okay, you don't want tower, but if you use a phone, what you do without tower? So only important is to use it as less as possible. And now we have a problem of 5G. 5G will affect our health so much, and many people don't want, but our government allow it. Allow it because people use very often. Now also we are using now. I also use, I need, because for my project in India, I have to be in contact with my coordinator and people who work with me. I use it, but mostly of time I keep it close. I keep flying like in the fly. So only 2 hours, maybe 1 hour during the day, I consult my phone. And when I travel, I don't take with me. When I go walking, I don't take with me. And many people say to me, why you don't take your phone? We want to call you. I say, no, because traveling time is very, very dangerous for health because it's difficult to find the line. No? So when you sit and it's quite far, now also I keep a little bit far from me, it's not much problem. But if you keep near your head, it is really, really dangerous for health. And if you keep in your body, like everybody I see, they keep a phone inside in the cloth. This it is really dangerous. So we have to keep people aware about the use of cell phone also, especially children, because mother give. I look when I travel in the train. In the train is very dangerous because it's going. When you are in movement, it's very dangerous for health. When you are stopped, no. But when you are moving, it's dangerous. So this mother don't want the child 1 year, 2 year child cry. She gives cell phone. They look better. So really, I feel so much, but I cannot speak nothing because how can I speak? But now our government is making a project, digital for digital control, yeah. And that is good because now only they realize how much damage for the new generation.
Thank you, Maria, for that. And we understand that you run an ashram there at Tenkasi. The purpose
Yeah,
of the ashram
Kutalam.
and the project of that, what is that you carry in India? Can you elaborate?
Well, we live in Kutalam, in near Five Falls, about 1 kilometer from Five Falls, with the name is Shivapriya Ashram. And this very, very small place, we have 1 acre, 70 cent garden. And only 3 people are looking for one for cow, one for garden, and one watchman that is cooking also. So it's a very small place, but very rich in medicinal plants, and we are keeping very clean to give one example to village people. And that is funded by the organization Magia Verde, Green Magic, that I found in 2003 in Italy. And Sister Saraswati went she know our member, she came there and she meet our member, she stay there also in Pistoia, in Tuscany. And we make a very small project as Magia Verde. So I call Green Magic because when I was in the Amazon, I live with these tribal women, and they say to me, the really magic is not the magic of shaman, it's the magic of women. We women have the power of green magic because we work with plants, we work with food, we work with plants, we cure with our medicinal plants. And that meaning I think is very important. And so I give that name in memory of this teaching from this women. So I give a name Green Magic. And there is non-profit organization now became a volunteer organization because everybody work for this organization don't get any money. We all work free, and we make a small project in India with Vivekananda Kendra help with create 5 tuition center in 5 villages, and we have about 250 students that come to the tuition center and study there, but also they get some cultural information about Indian culture, and we take them also to meet some people in the nearby ashram, and especially every year we take to meet Amitananda Maya, and also we take every year to Kanyakumari in Vivekananda Kendra, and they can get some knowledge there, meeting Gamodai exhibition, for example, every time we take, and also now here we take to Vasuda exhibition, and that Ramadarshan to know more about Ramayana. They are studying Ramayana also every Friday. We have cultural class for them. So that kind of activity we have. And also one very, very appreciated activity is that one of Sita camp. Every Sunday we have a doctor, a Sita doctor, who check the patient, about 50 patients every time, and we give free medicine to them. And this medicine we buy from Gandhigram, and we buy from Amuda Surabi Association in Kanyakumari. And the patient, now I cannot show to you, but I have some interview to our patient, and you will like very much because I have one man, have 100-year-old, and every year he say, only for your medicine I am so old, only for your medicine I have nobody paying. And they like very much the balm they make from Amuda Surabi. We buy kilo and kilo of this balm because it's very, very appreciated, because people here suffer from, with Kutalam is good, but a very humid place. So they suffer, they have many rheumatic pain, arthrosis, like that. So that balm is for them really very, very appreciated. And also we give some oil. They cannot pay this medicine because unfortunately Ayurveda and Siddha are very good but very costly. So poor people cannot afford this medicine. I realize it, and every year more costly really. So before I give only training to them, why you use why you don't use medicinal traditional medicine, why you use modern medicine, because modern medicine they get free, but with ayurveda they have to buy, and so they don't use and they forget this knowledge. So I decide to make this camp now after about 5 6 years, I don't remember how many years we make this camp, but from no, maybe more than 10 years. Now I go and the patient know all name of the medicine. Ah, I want Saraswati Layam, I don't want tablet, I want this Layam. They know very well. So they get also knowledge about this traditional medicine. So I am very happy about, and they are very, very grateful.
Thanks for the message, and your life itself is a message for us. And probably I have many questions, but over to my members for unfoldment of this working group meeting as such. Over to our members for their questions and queries.
Sister, வணக்கம் சிஸ்டர், நிறைய சிஸ்டர்.
Vanakkam.
I stayed in Italy 14 days. I got more good experience. As a village lady, I went first time abroad, but they treated as a chief guest. He arranged many eco club, many public meetings. Really, I am enjoyed because her family members, they are treated me as a daughter, elder daughter. I am vegetarian. For me, they prepared vegetarian food. They provide all facilities to me. Number one, Ganga Jal and Vibhuti, Tulsi, like that they kept everything for me. Really, I enjoy. I am happy to talk with her.
Thank you, Saraswati, for that. Over to the other members.
Good morning. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, am I audible?
You're audible, sir.
Yeah. Namaste, Maria.
Namaste.
Ciao.
Ah, you know Italian language.
Yeah, little. I had this thing privilege to visit Italy in 2005. I visited Rome and Florence. That visit was for some work, but I enjoyed my visit. And also in 1990, I visited Kurtalam, those waterfalls. So that is how I am connected with you. And my first question is that this traditional medicine, is it related to 12 salt system? There is a 12 salt system, which is used in India. Those 12 salts are like calcium, magnesium, and potassium, like that. So all that basic approach is based on the combination of the salts. So is it in any way related to that? That was one question. And another second question was that do you use the principles of nanotechnology to make your medicines more potent?
Well, I now I use our modern medicine before in Italy we have modern medicine, no? Before the father of our medicine is Hippocrates. So Hippocrates, after we take a different line, but Hippocrates was teaching a system of medicine very similar to Ayurveda. I wrote in my book a chapter speaking about the similarity. So Hippocrates say, "Be food is your medicine, and be your medicine your food." So I focus much now on. I studied medicinal plants. I studied the system of Ayurveda. I appreciate that philosophy, but I am not a doctor. I am not expert in medicine. No? So I focus much on prevention because our traditional medicine teach to us that prevention is more important. So now I focus much on food. So our projects are more on creating awareness about good food to fight malnutrition in some countries like Guatemala and India also, because malnutrition is, and in Italy also now we have malnutrition, because in Italy also economy is very down now. We have many problems, many poor people there, and many people buy all this food that no good food, no better fast food that is really bad for our health. So I am focusing more on that. I don't prepare medicine. I use plants like herbal tea, like that. If I need, I purchase medicine from very good company like Lashmi Seva Sangam or like Maria Badia Kotakal, Maria Badia Sala, like that. So about traditional medicine, I focus on that because I make anthropological study about the importance of this philosophy of life that is circular, is not one line like Descartes teach to us. No, so I work on this mostly, no, prevention and use of good food to prevent disease.
Okay.
So your question is more focusing on some technical details, no?
Yeah,
That
yeah. Okay. Yes,
is
yes.
not in what I am doing. No, I appreciate very much this our traditional medicine. Medicine I buy as less as possible. Mostly I work on lifestyle and food.
And food, yeah. Yeah, that's good actually. Yes, that's
And
more
that is
natural way. Yes.
yeah, more natural and more good for make intercultural exchange with our country. Because now in our country they buy a lot of people buy Ayurveda medicine or Siddha medicine not possible, no, because they have metal. So Siddha medicine no, but with Ayurveda go to Italy to go to all the world, and this is a problem because we but herbs they collect in the wild mostly, and this medicine become very very costly for Indian people also because they sell abroad. So export I think is not so good for Indian people, and also for Italian people. I think they can follow Ayurveda for to understand that we have a different constitution. We have to take care of our body in different way, not only one way like modern medicine, but what we have to do is follow that philosophy and that philosophy of prevention and use good food for our constitution. So that is what I try to teach to Italian people, not to take treatment, because treatment is different. We have different country. We have different plants. How can these plants can be useful for a different climate? It's very difficult things. But the meaning of that philosophy, like Hindu religion, I don't teach Hindu religion, of course, but I try to share what is important in this philosophy for our life and for the life of planet. So respect for Mother Earth, respect for nature, respect for animals, like that.
Yeah. Okay. So since you talk about, I mean, you are using food as a medicine, basically. So about the frequency of taking food in a day, whether we should take food once or twice, have you given this thing any importance to the frequency of taking food?
Well, there are different idea about food, no? Many people speak different. I think that also we can look like Ayurveda, no? Ayurveda say you have to eat when vata rise, no? So you have not to stay without food. So stay without food is no good. And my sister also have a little bit starting of sugar complaint. So immediately, one very good hospital in Italy, modern medicine, they give a booklet speaking that she have to eat frequency. Before she eat practically only night because she work a lot in computer. She work in a company with computer. So morning she don't before not take breakfast. After lunch very little if she have time. She have time. Otherwise nothing. After night she eat a lot. So this is completely opposite to what Ayurveda say, no? And about in this hospital, they say no. She was very fat. She was about 100 kilo. So after going this hospital, so normal hospital, but a very good team, they teach to her what to eat and eat frequently. So now she take a good breakfast, good lunch, and some snack also 11 o'clock, little bit some one fruit like that, and 4 o'clock also she have to take something. She get 35 kilo less in 2 years, and also no more with sugar complaint. So you understand how is important to eat same time, time to time. Routine is very important. When I was in South America, also I was sick. I say to you, no, I start to live, change my life completely. I start to eat time to time, and that time also my health was better. I was very thin that time. After my health was good, my weight a little bit more, and now I try to eat time to time. Eat time to time routine is very important, and eat very less in the night. I look in my family, and I have many examples of people, but not to everybody is. Speaking the same. So many nutritionists have different idea. For me, for my life, it is very good eat time to time and have a very good breakfast and not sweet breakfast. In Italy we have sweet breakfast. Sweet breakfast is not good. It is good to have, like in India, salty breakfast. Indian breakfast, Tamil Nadu breakfast is very good. With dosa, with sambar. That is very healthy, I think.
Thank you for that. And there was a chat box message that you have been authoring many books as such. That's what we understand from your talk. So that being the case, we have any soft copies or any hard copies or any possibilities of securing it for broadening our perspective or understanding your way of life?
Not understand.
No, we understand that you have written books.
Ah, yes. I
We would
write one.
like to broaden our perspective or understanding your lifestyle. So we would like to get the links for the same.
Yes. I will send the link to Vasudeo G. One book is in English. It was I was one of the editor, and one Indian lady is also editor with me. She's Padma from FLHT. And we try to it's a very good book we wrote many years ago, and it is trying to make a comparison between Western nutrition and Ayurveda. So that book is in English, is very easy to find. I will send to you, to Vasudeo the link. And also other books are in Italian language, so that I think it is not good for you because these books are about plants, study about plants, medicinal plants, useful for food integrators. we found out 70 plants that grow in Italy, of course, in the Trentino region where we make Gramodaya. And one of colleague is also Fiorenza Tisi that she take a Gramodaya in Italy. And she's biologist, and other one is one actor, and she make many good conference like drama like that. We work together like that. It was very good. But these two books are in Italian language, unfortunately. I can give a link if you want. And also I make now with Italian University, Milano University, one book, small book, 90 page, for Guatemala about plants useful for Maya people. These you can take from internet free of cost, and this is in Spanish language, but I think you can translate. And that is very nice also because speak about this ethnobotany also, that knowledge, traditional knowledge of Maya people, and there is a part with made by two chemistry doctor, and about the chemical property of these food plants. So I will send all the link. One also in Italian language, even from Guatemala, and one in Spanish language. But that you can translate because you can read in with that intelligence, no? That I think.
Yeah, in the world of technology, translation is not going to be a big deal. We can definitely try
Yeah.
to. Vasudevji will get the link and he'll share it with
I
us.
will get,
And
I will give all the link.
your thoughts on food. Basically, food is seen as a medicine. That's how we have a belief system. And one query, natural query, which comes to us, you said that you take food on at a particular times, that is morning this time, afternoon this time, evening this time. Basically ashrams are all have the same philosophy of doing it, but there is another philosophy which says that only when you are hungry you need to eat. So how do you see the relation between both? Because only when you feel hungry the eating is a good habit. And is
Yes.
this taking, yeah, over to Maria.
Ayurveda say like that, no? Take food only if you are hungry. If you are not hungry, you don't take, no, because you cannot digest. That is true. But I think if you have a regular routine, automatically come like that. Yeah, that time you become hungry because your body is educated to do like that. So, and also we have to see when Vata arise, no? So, 11 o'clock, usually Vata go up, no? And really, 11 o'clock, I feel some hungry. So, I take some fruits every time. But after taking only one fruit, 12:30, I still am hungry. But if I am not hungry, I eat less. So that time 12:30. If I want to eat more, I eat normal. If I am not hungry, I eat very less, little vegetable. Many time I eat only vegetable. Rice I eat 3 times 1 week. Mostly I eat more vegetable because I like. If I have time also, because if people phone to me or come here when I have to cook, that is a problem. No, so. In Italy, everybody know when I cook, nobody have to call me because cooking also is like a ritual for me. No, is a ritual cooking. You make you offer to God this food, so I don't want to disturb when I cooking. But everybody know. But sometimes some emergency, something happen, so maybe I cannot cook much, so I will eat some easy to prepare food. Otherwise, if I have at least 1 hour time, I cook many vegetable. So vegetable, you It's not heavy food. Even and also it's good to know it too much. Have some little food. So if you have a little food, only rice, vegetable, very easy to digest, time to time, from my experience, you become hungry that time. If I eat too much, sometime, same yesterday, we have a show cooking here in the ashram. Now we have make 4 times every year, so we make cooking with some expert lady and teach to other people how cook using more vegetable, less oil, like that. So we eat a lot. It was very good, and they make a very good preparation. So yesterday night I eat only one banana, for example. I was not hungry.
Thank you. You have not much heard about your family or your parents or your relatives or of your progenies or anything of that order. How they have been influenced by your life.
Well, my parents, starting time, they don't like very much that I travel a lot. I stay very little time in Italy. Mostly I travel other country, so they are very afraid, especially when I stay in the Amazon, that is very full of dangerous animals, and they cannot understand this kind of life. After, slowly, they realize, they understand. So at the last, they are very happy about my choice of life because I help many people. I work in cooperation. So last few years, also when they start to be old, I stay with them. I don't stay in India that time. I start to stay more time in Italy to be with them, to help them. I take care about them because my sister work a lot, so she cannot take care. They don't want any helping woman to help. They want only me, and I give them. Also, that is good. Before they are non-vegetarian, but after last years, they became vegetarian also because they realize that it's they are old. They realize it's more easy to digest, it's very healthy. So also, and I cook for them. So last few 5 years, I can say they are very happy about my life. So I am also happy because it is good to be in peace with your family, no? So I have no other people. I have my sister now. I live only with my sister. And she also changed her life. She was non-vegetarian, and she had many health problems. So now she also become vegetarian, and every doctor speak to her the same thing: walk a lot, 5 kilometers every day, and eat only vegetarian. Normal doctor, modern medicine doctor, they agree that is better be vegetarian. Now in Italy also many doctors understand that is more healthy, eat vegetarian and walk, have a very good lifestyle.
Since you have an academic background and also being a life, being a message of sustainable lifestyle, Vivekananda Kendra has been planning to bring out work on the certificate course on a sustainable lifestyle. Probably you can share your thoughts or perspectives in terms of course content or structure on the modalities of reaching or the list of people who are pursuing this sort of a lifestyle in India or across the world where they could become models for change or be a catalytic agent for a change as such. We look forward for such connectivities which will enrich our connections to the wider cause or the cause for which all of us were working for. So this is what from my end. Over to Vasudevji to give her his closing remarks and take it forward. Thank you, Vasudevji.
Thank you very much.
Very nice presentation, Maria. Anybody else would like to have one or two questions? If you have anything, we can. Otherwise, we'll close.
Hi, good morning. Jai Hind. This is Manigandan. I'm a voiceover artist. And This is quite interesting, Maria. And I want to promote veganism, and there are so many things I'm trying to do online. And I would like to be a part of your organization if you choose me to do that. And my question to you would be how have you got this idea of promoting veganism in so many places, not just only in India? And what is your inspiration?
Well, first, I, I, I speak to you now that first I went in South America. I like very much the traditional medicine and the knowledge I got there. So they are the first master I ever I can see. So it was a very great opportunity for me to work for a project in Central America, to be back to them, to give something back to them. So now this project in Guatemala is very good. Is inclusive project. The psychologist chief project is working for so many years for inclusion of people with disability, and she did a very wonderful work. This project is very good. Now it's ending on October, and we make a vegetable garden organic with that give food to one restaurant, and this restaurant is only made organizing by people with disability. So this project also I have a chance because I am connected with some NGO in Italy, and this NGO have a traditional medicine department. So they asked me to participate, and I was very happy to participate. And I work also that book I say in English. I make with one a lady, one professor from a chemistry department of Italian Milano University. So I work with her from so much time. In Dharamsala also we have a project for TB prevention. This project also was very, very good because we try to integrate the approach of modern medicine and Tibetan medicine in Sekan hospital. And we make some movie also for create awareness. So if they offer to me the opportunity to take part of a project from our government, of course, I am very happy to do. This is my chance. Sometime I have this chance due to my capacity I can help. And in Italy also because people look that we work in India and they say, why you don't work also in Italy is very important. And so we did some project. If we get fund, we make some project. When somebody asks to me, of course, I don't refuse if it is a good project. Like that, but my energy more here in India, of course.
That's wonderful. Thanks for your reply, and I greatly appreciate it. And I wish you all the best to, for you to continue with a great work and a great service to this world. And I believe that this will change the world into a better place. And
Thank
also,
you.
thanks for the organizer who's conducting this program. And I was told by one of my friends to join this, and I'm glad that I did it. And thanks once again. And all you guys have a wonderful day.
Yeah, I think I'll join.
Yeah.
Actually, Maria ji, namaste. Uh, the wonderful way in which you connected the tribal for reviving the nature earth, I think these tribal people have a lot of knowledge and wisdom in using that knowledge. Unfortunately, the technology which is increasing, it's driving humanity towards misuse rather than use. So even the one or two sentences which you used were very impressive. That is, you have to respect food. I mean, you have to respect the nature. You have to respect the ecosystem because it is giving you everything. And unfortunately, that has been lost. And with your movements, you say that it is very small, but I personally feel it may be small, but it will be very effective because you are living what you are teaching, or rather, I would say that you lived the principles which you want to preach, and then you have started talking about it. So that will be more impressive and I think it's you're on the we are all on the right track. And please do keep joining this meeting and perhaps the movement that is Vasudha, so that we can all be the children of the nature, can come together and try our best to respect the nature and also to make use of this rather than unuse. Thank you so much. Namaste.
Uh, we would like to have your Kurtalam ashram location address, because I would like to visit as early as possible. And another thing, like you were giving importance to prayer before taking food, also cooking as a ritual for you. Also, you mentioned about the five elements, and Raghunandanji just now said about respect to the nature. In that respect, I would like to say that when you are plucking the plants or vegetables, we should offer salutations first. We should take their permission and tell them for what purpose, noble purpose, we are plucking them. And that way it will add to the potency of that food. They will also corroborate into your purpose. Also, some good music, while cooking, the Vedic chants or some other good music is played around in the garden or while in the kitchen. That also adds to the, to the nourishment, of the food. And the food, there is a sattvic element which gets added to the food. Thank you.
Yes, that is true. And unfortunately, I see many people don't do anymore with when collect plants, they don't pray, they don't. But that is very important. Yes. And we need to revitalize this with the young generation. We have to teach to them to have that kind of love, that kind of respect. Even don't speak but think, meditate. When you catch, you make some thank you. At least speak thank you for this plant because she give everything.
Yes.
That is very, very important. That Maya people teach to me this prayer. They say, because they have before another religion, no? After Spanish people make them Christian. So they are keeping their religion and they say, okay, but they pray also Christian God, no problem. So they say, okay, we pray God, God is in the sky, but we must pray our Mother Earth because she give every day food and water for us. So we speak thank you. So that prayer is speak thank you. In Western country, we forget to speak thank you. In India, Tamil Nadu, you speak Nandri, no? Every time some people meeting, no? You speak thank you. In India, we have that habit that is very, very good. And we have to learn to speak thank you for everything, for food, for life.
Yeah. Thank you, Maria. I think Prakashji was raising the hand. Whether you would like to make any comment, Prakashji, before we end?
Pranam Didiji, every word was like listening a chanting, and I'm really thankful to the forum that introduced you and the way I have just seen your book also, which is available on net. Amazing knowledge and wisdom, and I'm really immensely thankful to you for the lifestyle which you are leading. It is an example for everyone, each and everyone around the world. Let us follow this. Pranam Didiji, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Maria. I hope before you leave India, again we'll meet sometime in the coming month, if possible.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. No.
Thank you very much to everybody. Thank you. Very happy to take part to this meeting.
Okay. Now
And share.
over to our Raghu for Shanti Mantra.
ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Have a wonderful day. Namaste.